Some of our viewers who shop at NCIX may have noticed that the other day we had a Ginsu knife set on sale, and I had quite a few requests to do an unboxing, so I'm going to take it one step further, and I'm actually here at Yuji's Japanese Tapas in Vancouver, where one of our employees, well, his name's Yuji, but that's actually nothing to do with the name of the restaurant, but his brother happens to work here, and he arranged for me to come in and not only do an unboxing of the Ginsu knife set, but also give you guys a short demonstration using the knives. So here we go. Alright, so as promised, this is the unboxing video for the Ginsu Essentials set. So this is a 5-piece Bakelite prep set. Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure what the pronunciation of this is. As you guys know, this is Linus Tech Tips, so knives are not exactly my forte. But here we go, we'll just have a look at the box, see what Ginsu has to say for themselves here. We've got serrated blades, okay? So they're commercial quality serrated blades, never need sharpening. Many professional chefs recommend and utilize this maintenance-free design, okay? And then we also have a Santoku knife. Santoku knife, okay? The set includes a fine-edged Santoku knife expertly designed for fine slicing and effortless chopping. So here's all of the stuff that is included. Actually, this says 5-piece cutlery set includes, so you got 4 knives, as well as a block to store them in. You've got Bakelite handles, natural wood knife block, and serrated blades. They mentioned that again, and the Ginsu story. Several decades ago, a knife was created that to this day remains the sharpest knife on the market. It is the Ginsu knife. And if you want to hear, just like zoom in a little bit so that just move a little closer. You don't need to worry about the zoom. We have an apprentice cameraman today who is one of the employees here at Yuji's Tapas. So there, you guys can read that if you want. And let's go ahead and get this opened up. So I'm going to use my my trusty Spyderco to open up this other knife. And there we are. We will find out exactly what's going on inside this box. So the first thing we're going to find is environmentally friendly corrugated cardboard packing. That's a lot better than foam. I do prefer to see that versus a foam alternative. We have, okay, caution, sharp objects, open with care. I didn't imagine that when I was opening up a knife set that I might find some sharp objects, so it's very helpful of them to mention that for me. Here is our wood knife block, which as long as I can find an opening on one side or another, there we go, I'll be able to show you guys. So yeah, it's not, you know, single piece construction or anything, but looks reasonably all right. There's a package of do not eat, so make sure you don't eat that, please. And we've got, so yeah, you've got, yeah, it's made out of like about 6 different pieces of wood that are all sort of pressed together and glued, but when it's actually sitting on your counter, it doesn't look too bad. It's got little plastic feet, so it shouldn't scratch anything, which is also nice. And let's open up the caution sharp objects open with care package. So make sure you're not, like, you know, running around while you try and open this up, because that could be dangerous. There's a tip for you. All right, here we go. Ginsu Bakelite set, limited lifetime warranty. So they are warranted to be free from defects. The knife will be replaced free of charge by sending $3 per knife to cover postage and handling fees to that address. Cool, good stuff. All right, here are the 4 knives, which come in individual plastic packages and then with paper sheets that somewhat cover the blades. And the thing about a knife package is you probably don't have to cut it open, because you can do that from the inside. So there is the 6-inch chef's knife with the serrated edge on it. It's made of stainless, okay? There is the handle. Like I said, not a knife expert. I'm not going to be able to tell you guys nearly as much about this off the top of my head as I would with, say, for example, a motherboard or other computer component. And next we have the 5-inch Santoku. All right, so that's knife number 2. Finally, we have the 5-inch utility knife, which has the same shape of serrated edge as the 6-inch chef's knife. And here, why don't I put these in here as we go along? So this guy's gonna go here, this guy's gonna go here, and then last but not least, we have the 3.5-inch paring knife, also a serrated edge. So thank you for checking out the unboxing. There's still more to come. So this is George. This is Yuji from our RMA department's brother, and he works here at Yuji's Tapas, and he is going to be helping us with our knife demonstration. So the first object that we are going to slice up is, please introduce that for us.
This is a basic English cucumber.
Excellent. I hope you guys got a good look at that. It's a very complicated thing. So George, please tell us about which knife you would prefer to cut up this cucumber.
I would probably take this 5-inch Santoku knife. It's got this straight edge. It's probably the one I'm most familiar with.
Okay.
This straight edge, I've never used a knife like this before, but
so
the first time everything, we'll give it a shot.
There's a funny thing. We have a Japanese chef who has never once used a serrated blade. So I'll get him to try both knives, and he can give us his impressions of the straight edge versus the Ginsu serrated edge.
Okay.
So here, let's have our first cut.
All right. That's pretty sharp.
Okay, it's pretty sharp. We've gotten that far, folks.
All right. And then this part I do not recommend for novice or beginners.
Okay guys, so please do not try this at home. I know I say that a lot on my show, but usually I'm just joking. Please do not try this at home. So he is peeling the cucumber by hand with a knife. In fact, he seems to be going a little bit further than peeling it. I'm not familiar with this process, so we're just gonna have to stay tuned and figure out what he's doing. But it seems that the Ginsu knife is being operated with a far deal more precision and skill than I could have done.
Once you get to the core, just chuck it away.
We throw away the core. Okay,
yes.
It's there in the garbage. Gone. Done. We're done with that.
Okay. And then we'll just
So I guess the seeds are unsuitable for
yes,
for Japanese purposes here.
Well, in this instance, yes.
Excellent.
This is a basic julienne. We'll put this inside sushi rolls.
Cool. Okay, and I guess that would have been quite a bit more difficult to do with a serrated edge. That wouldn't have made a lot of sense.
Well, we could give it a shot.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, I meant the peeling part, but
oh, hey, the slicing part. Hey, this is nice, not too bad.
All right, we have more demonstrations coming for you though, guys. We are now going to do a piece of salmon. So our wonderful volunteer here is going to suggest which knife he would use for the piece of salmon that we have just sitting right there, ready? Why don't you try both? Can you do both?
Sure.
It's a small piece, but
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try both knives again.
All right. Here I go.
There's the knife cutting through the salmon meat.
Now we'll try
the serrated edge.
It's not working too well.
Okay.
As you can tell.
Chef George's recommendation from the Ginsu Essentials kit seems to be the
5-inch Santoku knife.
All right, thanks guys for checking out this very random episode of Linus Tech Tips, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about, well, really, computers, motherboards, overclocking, reviews and such, but apparently we also do knives. Thanks for watching. So it occurs to me now, I did promise to actually demo the knives myself, although my demonstration will be not nearly as interesting as George's. So there, I cut a piece of cucumber. I also agree with him that this knife is quite sharp. Now I'm gonna try the other one. Oh yeah, that's definitely not as suitable for cutting vegetables. So yeah, I'm with him on this one. But I'm also going to show you guys the other knives that we didn't look at yet. So this is the 3.5-inch paring knife. Okay, all right. See, you got stabbing and slicing motion going on here, and then finally the 5-inch utility knife. And now I'm down to the parts of the cucumber that probably aren't that delicious. So let's find out if cucumber tastes good when it's cut by the Ginsu knife. It's a good cucumber. So thanks for checking out our little video here at Yuji's Tapas. So we are at, oh, he told me the address, but yes, 2059 West 4th in Vancouver. So guys, please feel free to come on down and say hi to George. Just tell him you're an NCIX customer and you saw the video, and hopefully he'll be here when you come by. You can get some Japanese food and it'll all be lots of fun. So thanks for checking out our video, and don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips.